evening.
And welcome to another Malkat gin video. And what have we got for you tonight? This is a collaboration between Island Gin and Four Pillars. And Four Pillars, we really like. They make some really good gins. They're usually one of our targets if we're coming through duty free. May have noticed, anyone who's a MasterChef fan, the shelves full of Four Pillars gin in their pantry. I'm not going to talk about my thoughts on the final either. So Four Pillars appear to have been doing a series of collaborations, sort of handpicking distilleries from around the world to do collabs with.
And in Australia, it's called, is it Wild Gin?
Yeah. So
Wild Island Gin.
So it was a little bit ambiguous what I was reading up. And I was reading this on the Island Gin website. The distiller from Four Pillars came over to New Zealand and were being taken around by the Island Gin distiller, was taken by sort of our Manuka and particularly our Manuka honey. So went back to Australia and made a Manuka honey based gin, and that's their Four Pillars gin. So then the Island Gin distiller went over to Australia and was taken by the citrus that Four Pillars use in their rare dry, and so came back and made Manuka honey and orange gin. So if I've read it right, they're actually different gins inspired by each other, not necessarily a direct collab.
I actually wanted to get both and do a comparison, but we are where we are. Well, we could get...
Random thought, we've got a friend who's in Australia at the moment, so we might reach out.
No, she's back already, but she goes on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But beautiful bottle. Always love the bottle of the Island Gin.
Yeah.
They're very low carbon footprint, solar powered, friendly, and they're based out on Great Barrier Island, which is a beautiful place.
It is.
So delivery, this one took a week to get here.
If it's coming from the distillery.
I had to get from the island to Auckland City.
They are on an island.
So just be aware, it's not an overnight gin.
Yeah.
If you're ordering it as a present or anything, just have a little bit of
forethought and give yourself a few days.
Yeah. Or you just buy one off the shelf. But this one, I don't think you can yet.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Anyway, I think enough talking.
Enough talking.
So
should I read what it says on the side?
Go on.
Okay, all right. Well, because I can always edit it out if it's bollocks. So it says Island Gin NZ cross Four Pillars, so collab. Oranges and Manuka honey, 45% ABV, 700ml bottle. A collaboration between Four Pillars Oz and Island Gin New Zealand. 2 islands, 1 goal, world-class gin. Our signature botanical Manuka bush honey from Great Barrier Island is paired with fresh oranges from an Antipodean take on London Dry, distilled off-grid using solar power, bottled in New Zealand-made recycled glass, inspired by a Kinner shell.
Yeah.
We've talked about this bottle before. It is amazing.
It is very pretty.
And sometimes...
And I do get the Kinner reference.
Yeah, sometimes online you can actually buy this bottle recycled as a, like a little water jug. And then tiny little glasses too. I'm very excited. Malcolm's looking at me like, maybe we shouldn't do 2 gins on it. It's true, maybe we shouldn't. But hey, well, I take my time. We're like getting over the last one. Glass stopper, interesting. ADHD much?
So juniper forward, I'm getting the citrus on the nose, but I'm not getting the Manuka honey, but we'll give it a taste. Okay, ooh, yum. It's tasty, definitely citrusy. The Manuka flavour is subtle, which I don't mind.
You go down too far down the Manuka route and then you'd end up being a bit like a Guinevere or an Old Tom.
Or it becomes overpowering and just all you get is that honey flavour. No, I think that's well balanced. That's very tasty.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a little
bit sharp.
With this limited edition bottle came 2 little Mediterranean tonics. But we always generally try our gin with Schweppes, not because we're trying to give big Coca-Cola lots of money, but because it's like a standard that you expect. So if you measure everything that way, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it both ways because we can.
Because they gave us.
Because I want to.
Because you want to. And they gave us the tonic for free. Probably did give us the tonic.
No, it's part of the probably part of the price, but who gives a lemon? Oh, they also did say to serve it with a slice of orange, but we don't tend to put very often a garnish. I tell a slight lie, but I don't actually have any orange, so I can't. But more, a little bit less.
Well, just make sure they're the same in both. So.
Well, it's going to get later.
This could be an early night.
I love you. And I'll tell you something else about these cool little cans. Because you know there's quite a little can like on an airplane. This size can by Fever Tree is actually designed to give you the perfect pour if you have the right size glass. I'm not sure we have the right size glass, but yeah, because you're meant to be 1/3 gin and 2/3 tonic.
You realise these cans are designed to be the perfect pour if you have the right size glass.
This is 150. What's that one? 250. Bollocks, we always get 2 out of that.
Quite cloudy there, so that would suggest there is a reasonable amount of citrus in that gin.
This particular tonic has lemon thyme with citrus. It is adding citrus on citrus.
Chin chin. Swap.
Oh God, call me a heathen, but I really do like Schweppes.
Yeah.
It's sweeter. Oh, wow.
At the end of the day, Schweppes is still one of the original tonics ever produced, so there's a reason why they've been around for so long.
Yeah, it definitely is more sugar in Schweppes. You know, like just that smidgen makes a difference. And if I drink Mediterranean all the time, I might feel differently.
Coming back to the gin though, look, it's a really nice London dry style gin. With the tonic in it, I'm not getting any of the Manuka, but it is sort of citrus forward. So yeah, it's a good citrus forward London style dry gin. Tasty.
A beautiful bottle, great present for those.
Something a bit different.
Something a bit different for mothers and lovers.
Yeah, and if we can get a bottle, we'll do a review of the Four Pillars version.
Yeah. Not looking at you, Cass, but maybe.
Yeah. Hook us up. Gin is the winners.